Hola guys, ¿qué pasó? What's going on? This is Hala Pablo. Thanks for tuning in. Little update on Zcash. Zcash, because I'm looking at Zcash in addition to other coins, but Zcash is the main one right now. I think it's topping out here, guys. So if you'd gotten in, about a week ago when I started making videos on Zcash, predicting this rally that we're in, it's basically an Elliott wave that we've topped out. I think we've reached the five wave, and we're about to embark upon an ABC correction. If you recall my last video on Zcash, I said you want to ride it up. You don't want to ride it up higher than $45. Remember that? You can go back and look at it if you don't. Why did I say 45? I said between 45 and 50, and that is because of the liquidity voids, the two liquidity voids. Once we broke the macro trend resistance, the first one being this one, and then this one was well, this is where we are currently, $43, and here is the 50. So if we mark up from here, let's say we have an extended five wave, then we can go all the way up to $50. But I said I would not take it up to 50. I mean, you're really risking it. I would have gotten out at 45. Now I'm DCAing Zcash. I'm not swing trading, but if I were swing trading, I would have gotten out at 45, and which we did hit. We did hit 45, and that's kind of where it got stopped out on this top here. Let me get rid of some of these lines here. Right here, it wicked up to 45.13 thereabouts. So yeah, but if you're still in it, I would seriously consider taking profit or getting out altogether if you're not planning on going long term with Zcash. And here's why. We're having a classic double top here with the Elliott wave. We've been tracking it with the Elliott wave theory back from February of this year. So you see, we have the clear. We have actually three impulse waves. Here's the one, the two, three, four, five, and then the A, B, C, and then it started another one, the one, the two, the three, the four, and the five with the A, B, C. Here, A, B, C, and then the one that we're currently in is the one, and here was the two, took it up to three, four, where we currently sit, and then the five, we brought it up to the five. It was kind of a long five wave here. It's almost as long as the three, um, which which is pretty cool. But now I think we're embarking upon the ABC correction again, like we saw the ABC starting here and here on these five waves on these previous two Elliott cycles. So that would make perfect sense. I mean, we did break the macro trend resistance line and the trading range resistance line as well, and we cleared this here liquidity void at $43. So what could happen is we can ride this support line here for a little bit and then take one last stab. If the market makers want to pump it a little more, we can go up maybe $7 more up to this area here, this UTAD at this redistribution area, and that would bring it up to here. That would bring it about up to here. If it does go up to here, I would get the heck out of Dodge, if you know what I mean, because it's fixing to come back down, I believe, and then create maybe a typical, head and shoulders kind of pattern. Now we may not go all the way back down to where the one was. We may mitigate this area here, the old four wave, and that could be the B, or that could actually be the C. That could be where the C wave ends, and then that would bring it down to around trading range midpoint, or the zero point 0.5 Fibonacci, which is like if you take this as the resistance where we currently are, this would be the zero point 0.5, and this will be TRS, trading range support, where the one waves are, like here. And begin where we see this double bottom. You see these W's and you see the M's. The M's and the W's. So this last 5 wave took it all the way up, and we're desperately trying to flip this resistance line, and so it's hard to kind of tell with that. So what I did was I went into let's see if I can remove drawings. Down here I have a 2 hour. I have a point and figure, so we can kind of look at where we are right now. Yeah, you see, this was this rally that we had beginning on the 5th of August earlier this month, and then we haven't been able to rally past this this $43 area here. This is where we got stopped out. This is actually the liquidity void that we cleared, and if you go back here, that's actually this liquidity void. So we went even above it a little bit, which is why I'm thinking it's probably not going to take a stab at this one. Remember, this area here is the redistribution UTAD for over here that they had back in February. I don't think we're going to go all the way up there. I think we're going to kind of top out here. The reason I say that is we just don't have a lot of demand coming in, and the pullbacks or the supply sell-offs on these, the zeros on the point and figures, each time it's gone down beneath the you've had three rally X's, and then you had 3 pullback zeros, but the zeros have come down lower each time, and everything's on low supply and low demand, so low overall volume. I'm not really seeing a lot of interest in the bulls to pump it from here. And if you look at the volume candles more in depth, I think we're going to see the typical, here, let's go ahead and remove drawings, and then we'll kill this Elliott wave here and kind of scrutinize this 5 up here. So yeah, this is looking real toppish. I mean, look at these long upper shadows up here. It's a failure to rally. Demand is generally decreasing right here. Let's go ahead and get the point and figure off and just have the, yeah. So we have demand. We had the exceptionally high demand volume, but that was the pump. But now we see that we're kind of petering off here with engulfing bear candles. You see this one right here. I think this is an engulfing bear right here, sell candle. And so we're still trying to make stabs at prevailing through the close of this body here, but the wicks is just getting wicked here. All we're seeing is wicks, upper shadows, and then we're coming back down with overall decreasing demand. Yeah, it's looking like weakness right now. And if you take it onto the line, let's just go on the line and let's remove the drawings, and maybe let's go to an hour, and we could see more maybe the shape playing out a little bit. Yeah, you see this overall, like the rounding kind of here. Yeah, that's typical of a top, the rounding. The waves are increasing. Look at this big wave here, and then you had this ABC sell-off here on decreasing or shrinking demand. Usually in a reaccumulation range, if this is going to reaccumulate and go up and put up another leg, these waves are typically, you're going to see them decreasing because supply is being absorbed. There's less and less supply. So the value, so since they're buying supply, it's more hesitant to retrace because the value is maintaining strength because supply is getting scarce. But here you see supply is growing, the supply candles. In fact, you see here, let's go ahead and remove these drawings. I'm just showing you all this, guys, to show you that why I have the bias that we may be seeing a decrease in the value of Zcash. Maybe it's just temporary, but nonetheless a decrease from where we are. Yeah, usually when we have these four corrective waves, we're not seeing predominant supply coming in mid range. So that leads me to think that this is a distribution. And if it is distribution, you're probably going to want to take profit or get out altogether right here if you've been swinging this coin. So yeah, this could be the beginning of a double top that you see here. Usually the UTAD comes in at towards the end of the range here, but this could be the end right here, and then this area here, if we don't go any higher than this $43.56, then this would be the LPSY of a distribution range. Of course, LPSY stands for last point of supply, and then this here would be the UTAD, the upthrust after distribution, UTAD, and then this here would just be maybe just an upthrust or a sign. This would be the PSY, and the buying climax. Yeah, that would say that's the PSY, and then this would be the buying climax, this first stab, and then this the second upthrust would be the UTAD, and then it's down from here, unless we put up another one, and then that'll be the proper UTAD, and that'll be a bear, that'll be a bull trap, and that could go up to $50. I don't think so. Like, again, I'm seeing low volume, and like we looked at the point and figure, we're also seeing engulfing supply candles. So, all right, let me let you guys go. That's all I got. If you got anything out of this, like, subscription. I appreciate subscriptions. I appreciate likes. Makes me think that I'm not wasting my time on here, that someone's actually getting something out of this. But yeah, Zcash, Zcash is doing well, and I'm excited to see. Now, if we do retrace back here, the ABCs can go as deep as let's go back to this Elliott wave. It's saying a pullback back to $36. I hope it does go back to $36. If Zcash goes back to $36, I'll be definitely picking up some supply at that. So, but that's the lowest C correction here. They have another C that would basically mitigate the PSY, and that's at $39.45. So the C actually goes midway on the third wave. So this 1, 2, so this, all this here, this to here, the 2 to the 3, yeah, it's falling, saying that would be the 1.618 Fibonacci between the 2 and the 3. So, and that would put it right here. If you go by Fibonacci ratios, of course, the 1.618 retracement's the golden ratio. So that is a that could be a solid pullback point to where we could see Zcash find support, and then start building its next Elliott impulse wave from it. Unless Bitcoin nosedives and brings everything down. If Bitcoin has a macro retracement, all bets are off. A lot of these are probably going to go down with it, indexed to the price action of the king of crypto. So that's all I got. All right, guys, take care, safe trading, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, adios. Bye-bye.